Welcome to Kiss Up Cards, where I keep it simple, stamping it up. And I'm Marianne, and I'm coming to you as an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, showing you tips, techniques, and tricks, and easy card layouts. Simple, easy, fast, yet look good, and just sharing with you tips and tricks. And tonight we're going to use ribbon, but we're not making a bow. So if you can't make a bow, this card is for you. So let's get to my craft table. All right, down here on my craft table, I've got one design that shows off a beautiful DSP with a mat behind it and a little bit of ribbon. So I've got my ribbon picked out for the blue and for the red. The red is in my nice holder here. So I've got that picked out. So I went ahead and cut all the pieces. We have a card base that is scored at 4 1/4, cut at 5 1/2, and I got 2 cards out of it. I'm just using my bone folder. And before I glue, now see what I did with my mat? I cut out my circle. So I did do that. Yeah, there's a great big hole, but guess what? It's a great big cover up. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to put, no, I'm going to put it on the back of this, my, it's been so long, Stampin' Seal. And I'm going to take the ribbon, and this is how you can add ribbon. And I added it to the other side. So, okay, well, we'll put it on this side then. You know what? It's not the side I wanted it on. I wanted it on this side. So let's just do that. Need a little bit more here. So just attach. You could do this with glue, but then you have to wait for the glue to dry. So I'm just going to attach ribbon there and secure that there, and then I'm going to cut it off. And then I'm going to do a second row just right beside it. When I lay this on my card, it'll lay flat. Just doing another, just measuring it. Secure that down. And then cut that off. So there we have 2 strips of ribbon. I'm just going to lay this down, secure some more adhesive on here. So great way to add ribbon without having to tie a bow. And that just dresses that up nicely. And then we're going to put our sentiment on here, somewhere on here. And we're going to secure this to the card base. Like this. Isn't that pretty? Just a little bit of ribbon here. Now you could take the ribbon and cinch it in here if you wanted. Tie a bow there if you wanted. That would look pretty as well. And I'm going to do my stamping in a second. All right, now for this one, I'm going to take my ribbon. Now this one is a little thicker, so I may just do, well, no, let me show you 2 rows. It's thick ribbon, but that's okay. Let me see. No, I'm just looking at it. Where should I put the ribbon? But this is a narrow piece. This has poinsettias here, but these are larger ones, and you're going to kind of know that. So I want this side with the Stampin' Seal. So I'm showing you that this same layout, like if I say it's a Christmas card layout, you could use that for any other kind of layout. If you have other paper, just use it. I'm using Peaceful Garden, and I'm using an older DSP. I think this is 2 years old, so I wouldn't even know the name of it. I did not keep it, but it's beautiful poinsettias. The card I made on Tuesday had just all red poinsettias. This comes from that same pack, and it is just beautiful. Oh yeah, even if it's a wide ribbon, it still looks nice. It looks really good. It dresses it up beautifully. There we go. So then we're going to secure this. To the green backing. And because there's different kinds of green in here, I went with a nice brighter green. Couldn't tell you it's an older. I'd only have 2 sheets of it left, but I've used this goes with it. Oh, the olive mossy meadow goes really well with it. Olive greenwood, and then there's this that almost reminds me of Seacrest, which is what I've used on the back of this card. So you could use anything that you wanted. This is pretty traditional. So then the same card size as the first card. Oh, that came off. And then I'm just going to glue this. Attach it down. So as I was saying, if you know, I've been showing you Christmas card ideas, but you can use those ideas for any card. So this is the Peaceful Garden paper pack, and this is an old paper pack and cardstock, and I'm using it up. But it makes beautiful, and I had cut again out of the green, so that was good. All right, so I am going to stamp Merry Christmas, and this is the one I did the stamp surgery on. And I'm just going to lay it down here. It didn't quite stay stuck to my... Whoops, you moved. There we go. There we go. All right, and I'm using Garden Green. Again, it's just an ink spot I have in my supplies. Again, using up what I have, and I just stamped it beforehand to match the color. There we go. Merry Christmas. That's going to go on there. Now this second card will not be Merry Christmas. There's my white circle. Oh, that just fits. All right. And I had Secret C out. Yeah, I've covered it up. Secret C. And this just fits on my circle. I have my foam pad underneath. Let the ink transfer. Voila. I think that went off a bit, but you know what? That's okay. That works out really well. All right, let's secure these on here. Whoops. Well, you know what? That looks good. It's kind of stuck, so that looks okay. I'm just wondering where to put it that I'm not I am covering up a flower. Kind of stuck, and it got stuck there. So rather than pull it off and make a big mess, we'll just leave it like that. That's how I wanted it. No one will know. Isn't there something? No one will know. Is it a commercial or something? I can't remember. I've seen so many commercials in my life trying to narrow it down. Yeah. All right. So this one, also, you could put this on the ribbon. I kind of like that. There we go. And then we get to still see the poinsettias. I could have put it here. It's just whatever your heart desires. Oh, I like that right there. Then I see some of the more of the flowers here in my thoughts. Okay, so let's get the insides done. I have some paper left over from here. Put that along the bottom. This along the top, and that uses those little pieces. That works beautifully. And then, where's my Christmas paper? Let's cut one part of this off. There we go. See some of the poinsettias. Okay, let's get these. I'll use glue because this is narrow. Go. It doesn't have to extend from edge to edge. Oh, I got some glue on there. I'm just going to put this, slide that down a bit. There we go. There we go. And then the envelopes. And if you wanted, you could fussy cut out some of the poinsettias and glue those on the inside of the card. Again, just how much you want to do. Quick and simple. Still looks good. There we go. We've got the envelope to match that. And then Peaceful Garden. Okay. Add a piece here. But is that going to be... Oh, why should I go into it? Good piece. It doesn't... I don't care if it's on its side. It fits. Like, almost like a glove, right? There we go. So there we go. Same layout. and yet the cards look a little different. And one is for Christmas and one isn't. And there you have it. An easy, simple layout using some ribbon and without tying a bow. Some people have a hard time tying a bow. So now I'm going to put some bling on, and I think I will take this and put it in the middle here, one of these big ones. Go, and I'm going to take the little ones and just bling there. I think that's all I want to do on that one. Okay, and then this one, I'm just going to add some bling to different places on the card. And there we go. So ribbon and bling and no bows, and yet two beautiful cards with ribbon on it. So there you have it, folks. Two of the same layouts, but when you use different paper and different ribbon and just the placement of things just changes it up, and you just let the DSP do the talking. And I've matted it on different colors and then put it on white cardstock. I wanted to show you that I've been showing you a lot of Christmas cards, but if you like the layout and you want to make that card but not for Christmas, then by all means use the layout for another card idea. That's what it's all about. It is lots of fun, and sometimes you get creating your own, or you need to cover up something and you think, whew, that was good. So it's, no one will know what you have done on your card, and they will look at it and see it as beautiful. And it is just a joy to make cards and send them out. Now, it is still October 2025, and we still have a great sale going on. And I always want to bring those to you, okay? So when you sign up as a demonstrator, no strings attached, I should say no ribbon attached. No ribbon attached. There is an opportunity for you to purchase for $48. You will get $135 worth of product. You can choose anything that you want, and it will have to equal $135. That is so cool, but it doesn't stop there. You get free shipping and handling. You get a free pumpkin kit, so you get to see what the pumpkin kits are like. Pumpkin kits are a subscription. We don't know what's in them, and that's the surprise. But everything that you need to make in that kit is in that kit. So it's a great way. You can give it as a gift. Christmas is coming up. You can give it away as a gift. And then you also get resources as a demonstrator to use in your business, or just casual. You just do it with family. That's easy too, right? Get together with family and make cards. So that's level 1. Level 2 is for $135, you get $265 worth of product. Check the numbers down below. They're more trustworthy than my memory. And it's like, I just saw those numbers like not too long ago, like an hour ago. So it's like, they don't stick. They don't stick at all, but that's okay. I have it written down so that you can check that out. So for $135, you can get $265 worth of product, plus the free shipping and handling, plus the pumpkin kit, plus the resources for the demonstrator. And that's it. That's all you need to do. If you don't want to do anything else, if you don't want to order anymore, that's it. That's all you have to do. There's nothing you have to do after the fact. You're not committed to anything. You're not tied into to having to spend more money. You're not tied into any contract. Like I say, no ribbon attached. It's just that easy. It's a wonderful way to get started or to expand your supplies and then be able to make beautiful cards so that we can then send out collectively. We don't know when we're doing this, but we can all send out cards and share kindness, one card at a time. Thank you for joining me.